NFL on EA Sports. And we've got the Seahawks, sure-handed tight end. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the Seahawks and the Lions, next on Madden Football.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Seahawks team as they get ready here. They've been as hot as anyone. The win last week makes it 9 out of 10.
The results are hard to argue. If there's a team better suited for the postseason right now, I don't know who they are.
Meanwhile, for the Lions here, their long winning streak finally came to an end last week. A disappointing game for them, but still a heck of a run.
Indeed it was. What a great job by them putting together a streak. Now let's see how they rebound after a defeat.
So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their 7th-year quarterback.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
And he will find his man on the outside. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Here comes the Lions punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their 3rd-year quarterback.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, accentuate the positive. That's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
With a lot of the media, Charles, ourselves included, starting to prep those MVP ballots, you wonder if last week's performance, which he admitted was not very good, if that hurt him at all coming down the stretch.
Less than 50 yards on the ground in last week's game.
And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play there for Seattle. 44 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Now a handoff up the middle. Stokes. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Parks. And he's got it. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great play there. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Seahawks will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Marks. Downfield and caught by Thornton. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. Back to throw. Marks. That's complete yet again to Thornton. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep.
The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Up the middle they go. Sampson. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move past the 40. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And finally down at the 9-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Operating from the gun. Marks. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
You knew I was going to be excited about that, right? How well did he play that fade? Got his body close to the receiver, stayed right there with him, essentially belt to belt, able to see the ball and go up and make the play.
Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And this one is right through.
So a conservative decision there, but it does put him on the board.
And I know the players hate it and the coaches hate it, but sometimes you just got to take the points when they're there. Sometimes a field goal is pretty darn good.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Seahawks offense, led by their running back, headed out for the second possession. And you can see finding the end zone hasn't been much of a problem for him. He enters his final week of the season as the NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Parks. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Back to throw. Parks. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're going to try and throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Again, he'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
2nd down and 3.
Back to throw again. This is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. 26 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, and he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Here comes the Lions punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And it's taken in at the 9. A big kick that time, 52 yards.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Seahawks going to take over now late in this first half.
And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
2nd and 4. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Parks.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. They'll look to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Operating from the gun. Parks. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 24-yard line. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Let's go. Go.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. So we are at halftime here in downtown Seattle with the Seahawks out.
Only 30 minutes left in the regular season, and everybody's excited for the playoffs, so we're just going to forget the halftime show and get back to the football.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Seahawks offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. We know that. And you can see he comes into this week second in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Stokes. They find some open field here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. They'll keep it on the ground. Stokes.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 56 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun. Parks.
That is caught.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their...
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great play there.
With his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing to start the drive. Marks. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
They go play action here on 1st down.
On the out route, he's got Thornton.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Gets it quickly out wide to Thornton.
Just a gain of a couple there, and it's second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the... Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter.
Second down and 8.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They run the counter. Sampson. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. From 17 yards out.
And the Lions are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept them at the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it makes the score 21-10. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he returns this to the 22. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And the numbers will show he's been one of the most productive QBs in the league all season long, right up there among the leaders in passing yardage.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
Looking for Hopkins, and he's got him on the crossing route.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world.
And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Punching it in from a yard away.
And the Seahawks are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Detroit's offense ready to take over. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Throwing to start the drive. Marks. Over the middle, it's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Thornton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. That's Porter. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 25 yards there on the catch and run. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Looking to throw. Marks. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Looking right sideline, that's complete. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Operating from the gun, Marks.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
And that pick six, that was the first turnover forced by the defense in this ballgame, CD.
And what's even better is when they finally forced one, they kept the effort up and were able to return it for a score. They could hear their defensive coaches saying to them, hey, getting the interception's great. Can you do more with it? Turn it into a big play. And they did exactly that.
Extra point right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
And Detroit getting set to go now.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Back to throw. Marks. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Looking to throw. Marks. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Marks. Flushed out right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
And the Seahawks will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we?
No.
Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver is running his route allows him to make a lot of plays on the football, and he's taking it away at a really high rate.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Room past the 35.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Operating from the gun, Parks. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, Parks. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Looking to throw, Parks. That's complete, right around the 8. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
This was a really nice display, Charles, of complimentary football, especially how much they were humming in the second half to pull away and get the victory. Really a complete performance.
And so much fun when you're able to have everyone contribute, both sides of the ball. You go back in the locker room and you just savor it, right? Because that's what football's all about. A true team game.